Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from a beautiful, beautiful KZN Pietermaritzburg here at the Maritzburg West Bowling Club. We could not have asked for better weather. The conditions are absolutely perfect for our featured semi-final match against NIBA and Southern Free State. In the commentary box joining me, Jacques Swanepoel. Jacques, good morning.
Oh, good morning. I think the tournament committee couldn't have ordered this better. After the start of this tournament, this weather, it's turned out to be a lovely day. No clouds in sight, no wind, and then of course the local team playing as well.
Well, let's remember how we got here. We had some inclement weather. Can I call it that?
Yeah, or let's call it a little bit extreme.
You should be seeing some images of the weather.
That was the day after all the snows.
So we decided last night, we did the draw to find out who was going to be playing on the featured rink. Let's have a look at some images and some videos of last night's draw. Slightly new player. We're enjoying a bit of nourishment. Mark Taylor. Mark Taylor is the president of the NIBA district. So here inside we've got the beer pong, and now we've got outside here, corner to corner. Let's have a look at how this pans out. Oh, guys, having a lot of fun here tonight. Some really awesome images here from the last night of the under 30s. Yeah, so that's some footage of last night. The guys having a lot of fun on the last night. A lot of relief for some of the players who went through. A lot of disappointment for some of the players who didn't go through. I'm still busy warming up here. What I was going to show you earlier is the draw. Let's see how it came about that NIBA, the host district, got to onto the TV rink. The competition doesn't stop just because the day's play is over. So here inside we've got the beer pong, and now we've got outside here, corner to corner. Let's have a look at how this pans out. Okay, just leave it. Stop that. We'll go straight into the commentary. I seem to be having a little bit of technical issues getting that the footage of last night's draw on.
Yeah, us maybe trying to be too fancy, but I'm sure we're going to get it right by the end of this game. We'll post that video of the Rink draw. As they're getting ready to play, they've started. And a swap around, so it is
Mardian leading today.
Yeah, he's a very experienced front rank player. He was part of the side that won the gold a few years back at the under-20s. As the teams are coming in to enjoy the semi-finals, all of them coming to support their mates. We have JBA arriving. Port Natal also coming in now. Nice to see that the teams coming to support, even though they're not in the action today.
Yeah, and it's I think we saw images of last year as well, where very, very well attended final.
So Quad changing his hand here. Looks like he might be holding shot from our angle. He can promote himself up. He'll definitely be holding shot, but I think he's going to fall short here. He's going to sneak in from in the back door.
Good one.
This morning I spoke to Roy and Alma Fraser. They are very involved with the youth development in this area, and I asked them if they were very proud, because I know 3 of these players were part of the team that won the silver medal at the under-19s a few years back.
Yeah, Alna and Roy have been involved in the development bowls, the youth development bowls, for many, many years here in our district, and they've seen many players through into the open side, so they're very proud of this achievement.
They'll have a tough battle against the Southern Free State side. They're very experienced. They've been playing together for many years. I know they played together last year at the under-30s as well, and the year before that.
Philip Schoen now going up to the mat along with Tristan Everton. Philip always looks like such a serious guy on the mat, and throughout the entire game.
He's a very serious person. He's actually in real estate. He's originally from my area. His mum and dad, both inter-district players, are from Vryburg. They have a guest house there, and his father's an attorney. So I know Vryburg will definitely be, the Texas of South Africa will be watching this live stream, supporting the local boy who's now relocated to Bloemfontein.
Yes, boy.
The crowd just appreciating Tristan's shot there.
Yeah, you'd have seen on our Facebook page we have a poll who you think is going to win the title from these 4 sides. So you're welcome to go and vote, and we'll give you an update on that poll as this match progresses. It's falling a bit short there.
Now this NIBA side last year came second in their section. They were extremely disappointed. They got some comfort from Bobby Donnelly at the time, and Bobby actually phoned last night just to congratulate them and say, "Listen, remember what we said last year. Stick with it, and you guys have got a chance." So, Bobby, the guy said, "Thank you very much for the well wishes, and thanks for the good advice last year." Was Brendan Bakkes playing a brilliant shot, and now Caleb Janse van Rensburg.
This should be a good matchup between the skips. Both of them really had a great tournament so far. And both these 2 teams were in the sections with the buys, so there was a lot of mathematics happening here at the end.
Yeah, especially yesterday afternoon. JBA had to had to lose 1 skin. They couldn't get full points. Otherwise, they would have gone through immediately. And then Mpumalanga had to lose. So...
Yes, boy.
Oh, what a ball.
Caleb Janse van Rensburg putting down one straight onto the jack. Caleb started playing out of West. He plays out of Linwood at the moment, but so Caleb knows these greens very well.
Of course, they're still playing the set format, but I don't think it will affect too much, because if you win a game, you automatically get the 2 bonus points. So this is a straight out normal finals, but we'll keep you updated on the set scores anyway.
Yeah, it was interesting when they said yesterday they were going to continue with the set form, and I didn't really see the point in that, but because this is knockout stages.
Yeah, unless you basically peel one set and win the other 2 sets, but lose the game. Then you get 2.5, 2.5.
Oh, okay, okay.
I wonder what it goes down to then, because you can't go shot difference, so it's probably then either a shootout or a extra end, or maybe count the ends that each side
Well,
has won.
hopefully we don't find out.
That could make for good TV.
Borland just arriving.
Yeah. Boland is so recognizable in that black and pink kit of theirs. And they're always in good spirits. I think if we had to award a spirit, it would be between Ekurhuleni and Boland.
Yeah, there's some really nice characters in the youth bowls that we've met over the weekend.
And here comes Sables as well, coming to watch the games. Everybody's sleeping in a little bit later.
Mardian putting down 2 great bowls.
Like I said, Mardian is a specialized Frank rank player. I've never seen him in any other position. And he and Trevor make a good combination. They've been together for many years. Yeah, and I can, while we're at the start of this game, let's give you an update on that poll we have. Most of our viewers are saying that BGN should progress, win this title, so followed by Western Province and then Southern Free State and then NIBA. So NIBA are the underdogs on the poll, but I won't write them off at this stage.
It might be a bit early.
But it's good to see. We'll see how the poll changes during the course of the game. Now, if you are in the area and you're looking for something to do, why don't you pop down to Rensburg West and come and enjoy some lovely bowls.
Are we streaming? Oh, we are, yeah. It seems to be Dicky. Okay, now we're fine.
YouTube's also running good.
Nice weight, just not finding the line 100%. Brendan wants a bowl just behind the jack in order for him to be able to draw with confidence, knowing that he's not going to give away too many. But Philip overcooking that a little bit, going into the ditch. Caleb not happy with that. He says he hasn't got enough weight on it. And turns out he's right.
Yeah, and he's also playing the bendy hand, so he needs to take a little bit more grass there as well.
Well, the previous end he played one 3 meters short and put the next one 3 centimeters from the jack. So let's see if he can correct this end as well. Brendan just slipping through everything all the way to the back. Yeah, he's got good grass here.
Yeah. His team is looking very interested, yeah. Oh. Philip asking Brendan if he doesn't want to just draw on the bendy ditch hand. I will keep you updated on what's happening on the game next door, the other semi-final between BGN, Bowls Gauteng North, and Western Province Bowls. The battle of the B-sides. And one down, so that's 1-2 NIBA, so they take a 3-0 lead. And on Rink 3 we have the exact same score, 3-0, but that's after one end.
Kolwani staying with the longer end. It's almost the full end they're playing.
Well, playing on his forehand. Strong to almost a full length. Jack. Hey. Well, Madrian's ball finish is just gonna fall short. Again, they're playing into the shadows.
Same as yesterday, yeah.
And they seem to be struggling just finding their length on that one. But they want to keep to the tactics that has been working for them, so they're keeping to the longer ends. And Kwa seems to have adjusted quite nicely here. Wonderful.
You've heard about after tea bowlers, Jock?
No.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, people before tea they lose, and after tea they win. Well,
yeah.
Kwa's definitely a before tea bowler.
Oh, Marion just running into his own ball there.
This NIBA side, a very well balanced side. They get on extremely well. Bunch of lovely guys that just get on with each other, enjoy playing the game, and they've all, throughout the tournament, they've all pulled their weight equally. No real superstars jumping out at you.
Yeah, and in the fours game, that is so important because you need to complement each other and not rely on just one player, because anytime you can have a off day.
Very good ball there from Trevor Gill.
Dennis again, yeah. He's drawn
a little bit more line this
yeah.
time. I don't think it's going to come back in time. Yeah, it's a bit too heavy as well.
But that could come into play later on. I know Brendan does love playing the attacking shot and Philip as well. So, oh, yeah, that's good. Something
Two
to
good
be,
ones, what,
yeah.
Trevor?
Skip can definitely use them.
I'm going to go and have a look and see if I can't find Williams, the manager of the NIBA side, and have a chat to him and see if we can find the manager of the Southern Free State side as well.
As Philip walks up to the mat. He is currently holding shot. That's that ball of Trevor. He's just cut the center line. This needs to take a little bit more grass and add a little bit more weight. Now we have Tristan here. He's had a really good tournament so far. Also one of the youngsters that have come through from the junior tournaments in Bloemfontein. Oh, and Jerry's back, and he's brought a friend.
Yeah, Kevin Williams, what a great shot there from Tristan. After last year, talk me through the emotions of last year coming second in your section after such a great start to the tournament.
Yes, hi Jerry. Yeah, thanks for asking me to come and chat here a bit. Yeah, it was quite disappointing last year. They did very, very well all through the tournament, and going to the last game, they just had to win against on paper, a fairly easier side. And yeah, and as luck would go, they ended up losing the game, which for the second year in a row ended up second in their section. So a bit disappointing. So chuffed that this year they've done it.
Let's watch Caleb's ball here. See if he can add to the Southern Free State pain. Good line. He's on a very good line here. Maybe a little bit quick.
Yes, Caleb.
And then this year, almost the identical situation in a way for you.
Yes, it was. Against JBA, we thought we had to win that game. And they were doing very well up until going into the last set. And then, yeah, JBA just really turned it on their front rank and came through and had a good win there against us. But, yeah, just kept our heads up and said, you know, just carry on and then hope the results go away, which they did. And
I was chatting to the guys last night after the game. The guys very motivated, and it's you know the old saying, "A happy side is a winning side." Obviously, you've cultivated and selected a very happy side.
Yeah, no, they've played a few years together now, and they all gel very well together. They respect each other.
Get in there.
Yeah, and they all respect each other, and they get on with each other, and they respect each other's calls and decision making. So, yes, I agree. A happy side is a winning side, and they're certainly proving that. Very close, yeah.
Brendan,
Played a very good ball there.
Brendan Bakkes stealing the shot there. So we're now going to find out whether Southern Free State fancy themselves on the long or the shorter ends. Mardian bringing the mat up a couple of meters, so they're obviously going to try and play a 3/4 in. Probably a little bit longer than he anticipated. Now, NIBA entering 4 sides, obviously being the hosting district, it makes it easier because it's there's no accommodation issues. Are you guys going to try and keep this up for coming years, or you're going to go back to the 2-team system?
Well, yeah, it's all obviously it boils down a lot to the fundraising part of the side of it, because it does become very expensive the more sides you send away, and obviously being a smaller district, the funding isn't all there, so you've got to really raise funds, and it's up to the youngsters if they want to do it, and they need to get involved and do some fundraising. But it probably will look at 2 sides next year. We've generally sent 1 side, but it'll be nice to get into the numbers, which is very nice to see the growth, and to try and promote that growth by sending a little more sides.
And a lot of the players that you guys have been developing are now knocking on the door.
100%, and there's some very nice talent that's coming through. Even in the other sides, I think they've learnt a lot through this tournament and what's expected and what the level of play they've got to achieve to, and now they know what they need to achieve to, and they need to work hard towards that and set goals for themselves to improve.
What was very heartening for me is chatting to your players, and I'm talking about your junior players, the newer players. Not one of them, and some of the sides took big hidings. Guys came out of it so positive and so thankful for the opportunity to
Yes.
have been part of this.
Yes, 100%, and they haven't been disheartened if they've had a big loss. They've analysed their own game to see what their ability is, and now they've done it as a team. So I think I'm very proud of all of them on how they've conducted themselves on the greens and off the greens as well.
They've obviously had a good example in you.
Of course. But I've been very thankful as well. We've had some managers come on board, and assistant managers. Obviously being at home, there's a lot of people available. And it's nice to have Elna and Roy Fraser, who Elna's very up in the coaching side of it. So it's good to have input there with Roy and Mark Taylor. And then we've had Brad Robinson and Sean Lightfoot, who...
Oh, another great ball there from
Dennis.
Dennis, yeah. Dennis quietly goes about putting in some really good work and doing some heavy lifting.
Yeah, Dennis is he's the motivator, if you want to call it, in the side. He's always got a smile on his face. He's always got a good attitude, and even if you're down, he just tries to get the side, keep them up, the spirits up, and he does a very good job at it.
Philip on a good line here. Weight is not bad.
Very good.
Very good ball. As we say goodbye to Kevin Williams, thank you very much for joining us, Kevin. It's always lovely chatting to you. Oh, Kevin's back.
I was just getting a call there from the tournament committee, but
So Free State holding one, and it looks from our angle, it looks like Kolwani's got second shot. So looks like Brendan might have gone a little bit narrow here. He could get caught in the front. Yeah, he just slides through. Caleb had a good look there at the shot. Just gets caught. Good try from Brendan. Caleb giving a little bit more line. But what sometimes happens is that you actually also put on a little bit of weight. And so rolls into the ditch. So it's 1 to Southern Free State. Taking the score to 3-2 after 4 completed ends. Welcome back, Jacques Swanepoel.
Yeah, I was doing a bit of promoting our stream, seeing if we can get it running a bit our numbers higher. So it's important for you as bowlers as well who are watching this. Remember to like and share. The more you like and share, the more viewers are exposed to the sport. We had impressions on YouTube yesterday of 70,000. So that was 70,000 people who had the opportunity to watch a bit of bowls. If we can convert some of them into enjoying the game, we might get them hooked on this beautiful sport of ours.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how important this aspect of our game is. The fact that we are now exposing thousands of people to the possibility of this sport.
Get it. Release now.
Marian off to a great start to this game. He's been playing really consistently, and Kolwani also really getting off to a good start.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a close one there, not giving away many shots here.
Hold. Hold.
That's the way that Skip likes to see his lead starting. We streamed Trevor Gill, well, the Southern Free State game the first day. You weren't here.
Yeah, I missed out on that one.
And Trevor was also very impressive in that game.
Oh, wonderful ball there by Dennis.
The crowd really showing their appreciation here for the good shots. And they've had plenty to entertain them so far.
I think the local support will definitely motivate the home team, especially when things are going well. It's easy to get even more motivated when you have the crowd behind you. Very interesting to see. We saw at the under-30s last year, the inland districts tend to support their neighbours, and the coastal districts tend to support the coastal neighbours.
Big kiss.
I think that Dennis was probably, this is the question that he asked, gave me the impression that he was scared to give the shot away. I don't think he tried too hard with that last one. The semi-final on Rink 3, BGN is up 6-2. They've played 3 ends.
Could be good. Come on. Yeah.
Very nicely weighted shot there from Tristan Everton. Tristan also out of a bowling family. His dad Mervyn is a league player. He's played in some of our district president sides. His mom Sandra is a district player. She's a district A side player.
Yeah, probably grew up next to the green.
Also, he's got a brother, Lansky. Lansky also a very, very competent and capable bowler.
Yeah, if I look at the teams of Natal Inland, I can see quite a few surnames that are related.
Yeah.
I see there's a...
The Van Stadens.
Yeah, and there's a from Quas, seems to have a family member involved as well.
Yeah, his sister unfortunately couldn't make it. Yeah, Kolwani's sister had to withdraw at the last minute.
And Dennis, I see also on the original team list, they have somebody on the B side. There's also Robin.
Robin Krebser.
Yeah.
I actually haven't met Robin.
Oh. I didn't miss that one by much.
Yeah, Brendan deciding to make his intentions very clear. Not putting up with that.
Yeah, and we have Cabos and Brendan Ferns coming over to watch the action here. Brendan last night, after completing their final match, he phoned there to Botswana to hear things are going that side.
Caleb deciding to play on the forehand. He's going to see if he can promote some of those balls into the head.
Looks good.
Does very well.
Still 2 down. I think the nice thing about you want to be in the finals, but at least your team has won a medal, so you can play a little bit more relaxed. So I think Brendan will be going for the attacking shot again. It looks like he's setting up for it, warming up that hand. Oh,
And he burns it.
yeah.
So let's see who's got the 2 meter mark.
Yeah, I need to place it on the tee. If the tee is covered ball, it gets placed.
They're
Calling the
for an
umpire. So now it needs to be placed on a position as close to the tee without touching the jack. Oh, calling in the second umpire as well.
As Bruce Hewlett And he says, this is way above my pay grade, and he calls Rini Mickelbust.
Especially here. So that jack needs to be placed as close to the tee without making contact with any of the balls. So I happen to have read up on that rule before we got here.
Can we get a shot there?
Can't see Coco. We're the same angle from here. We'll stand in front of the camera.
Probably get a shot now. Yeah, you get a shot now. Shot.
What are we going to do?
Mike can pick up there.
Looks like Southern Peace there from here.
Yeah, as you can see, it looks like it's a favor. It must. The problem is they need to make sure that it's not touching any of the. And they have to check if it is. That mark is on the 2 meter as well. So they're double checking the 2 meter mark. Yeah, some great action here.
Already.
Lots of action. He's just going to step away now, and we'll be able to see. They've still not placed it.
Up between your legs, please.
Oh, we're getting an interesting view here by our cameraman.
Southern Free State.
Yeah, it looks like it's in favor of Southern Free State.
Field. Oh, yeah, there's two. Shit, forgot about that.
Oh, luckily we were able to get a shot between the umpire's legs of the final result. They're having a good look, all the teams.
I actually forgot that there was a bowl to come. So the shot is down. Caleb has to play to try and save the shot. The
And
shot is almost on the Southern Free State bowl.
yeah. So if it stands like it is now, we're going to have a peeled end.
Yeah.
Free.
Now, have we got time constraints on this match as well?
I think
Jacques?
we should have. Normally the conditions stay the same for all the matches. Maybe just we need to check with the tournament committee.
Caleb just getting a bit of input there from Kevin Williams. Now he's had some instruction. He's now has to try and see if he can see the shot that he was asked to play. Gives it a good push. That's a great shot.
Yeah, got him! Nice one, Caleb!
Yeah, so that's a peel.
They've peeled first skin. And I think that's a really fair result for what we saw in the
Yeah.
first set. So a good attempt there from the NIBA skip. He was one down, and after getting playing the shot that he was supposed to play, not getting the result he wanted, but a great attempt regardless. So on the BGN side, BGN against Western Province, they also peeled the first set on 6-all.
So if you are in the area, I think you definitely need to get down and watch all these action. There's bowls flying around, field sets.
Yes, boy.
Marianne taking a bit of weight off, not going to get quite to it, leaves it maybe just a meter short.
I quickly went into the rule books to see the respotting. The jack must be placed back at the nearest point of the mat line, and I'm just going to see when it is.
Nice one from Trevor, gets the weight right.
Yeah, the law on the if it is covered, if any spot mentioned in law 65.52 or 65.5.3 is partly or completely covered by a bowl, the jack must be placed as close as possible to the covered spot area between and in line with the spot, corresponding spot opposite the end of the bank without touching a bowl.
That's exactly what the umpires did there, so they got it 100% right. Difficult to see who's got the shot at the moment, but Trevor with another great one, and he takes almost takes the jack back. Okay, so Caleb's saying that they won down.
Yeah,
and he's asking for the same shot to be played.
If we look at the view from above, you can see Dennis's bowl is just slightly at an angle.
Hold, kitty boy.
Will it hold? No. Just running through, but great weight control
That's
again.
Very good weight.
Yeah, and the banks are filling up. We have Northwest. Sables. Everybody joining the action. Lovely way to spend Heritage Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like many of these players, it's been 30 years since 1994, 30 years of freedom. Heritage Day, so South Africa's under 30 as well.
Yes.
The next year, luckily they've moved the age to under 35, so South Africa will be able to play next year in Kimberley.
Is that what we'll be playing next year? Kimberley.
Yes, they're playing in Kimberley next year at the under 35s. Yeah, Tristan might just have blocked the route for Brendan there. He was favouring playing that side because if he does pick up the jack, he's going to take it to him. Now he has the risk of maybe promoting Tristan's balls up, but I think he can probably draw around that one. Let's see Brendan's ball. Yeah, he's running through slightly, but it might, if it stays up, it's in a good position at the back.
Yeah, I don't think you can get narrow enough there with
Tristan's ball in the way. And he won't want to risk playing the other hand because when he does
this
get
is
it
a
up,
very good line by Caleb.
if he has the weight, he's not going to be far off. Yeah, he's going to be close. He's going to be close. What a draw! A wonderful ball there by Caleb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've just got a message from Caleb's grandmother saying that they haven't got power there, so she can't watch. She's so disappointed.
Luckily, she can watch it afterwards as well.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's going to be close. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's got another good line here. Just took the
He
weight
was
off.
happy. Yeah.
Right, took weight off it. Look,
Maybe a bit chicken on the,
I
because
think that
any touch there could end in
you
disaster.
didn't really want to tamper too much with that.
I think that was a psychological declare. Subconsciously he declared that ball. That's the advantage. At least these games will stay on the social media channels forever.
Yeah, this. I mean, I often think about. I would have loved to see some of our legends in our district and in our club play in their younger years, because you always hear about them, and you never get an opportunity to. You will never get an opportunity to see them playing.
Unless they played at the Commonwealth, and you can get some old footage of that. I remember my first match at I went to the Masters and I did the Veteran Masters, and I hear all these names of all these legends, and I've never seen any of them in action.
And with the modern technology now, we've got something that we can build. We can build a historical chronicle of the development of our sport.
Adrian falling short here. And the shadows on that side is now gone, so no excuse of the shadows anymore.
Carl, give me a shot of the BGN Rink head, please. But, give it to me when. Just set it up so long, okay?
There's one ball left.
Now, the heads, both the games are incredibly high quality. We're going to give you a shot of the BGN head at the moment, the BGN against Western Province head.
Yeah, as you can see, there's not much in between there. And there's all the balls there. Oh, what a...
Yeah. Impressive bowls on both these rinks.
Yeah, and the games are tight. There's no runaway score in any of the ends on the rink so far.
Dennis bumping things around a little bit, making it a little bit better for the NIBA side. I think Trevor didn't put enough onto this one.
Yeah, and I
He'll
think
get there.
he's cut the center line as well. Actually, the line wasn't that bad. That hand seems to be a bit narrower then. Definitely narrower than the nice bendy one on this side. And we have
From the angle that we've got, it looks like NIBA holding 2 at this stage. But those are still a lot of space to draw in, and let's see what Tristan Everton can do.
No, just wait.
Philip very interested in this one.
Yeah, and here we have Francois Kuhn, national
Lindsay's
selector, having
very
a
unfortunate.
good look at what's happening in the action. He should be impartial. I think he's supporting BGN there. But yeah, he's enjoying the action. Back to the action here. Thanks, Carl.
What do you think, Carl? Who's holding what?
Dennis.
And then have we got a second or?
No, the some pieces got the second.
So NIBA holding 1 at this stage.
All the way.
Now just running into a bit of traffic.
On rink number 3, the BGN Rink, Panache Zaramba playing. You'll remember we saw her brother Anesu yesterday in action. Brendan.
Oh, Philip Schoen looks interested in what's going to happen here. Oh, what an attempt there.
Don't think so.
All that information in. Caleb knows what he's going to play. He's going to play a conservative shot on the wide hand. Let's see if he can.
And
Get
Kelly's been
something
good
in
on
the
this
area.
on this wide hand. He's really
Yes.
drawn well. Just through there.
That was really such a delicately directed shot. Beautifully done.
Oh, Philip asking Brendan to play onto that shot ball.
He's
Gone
not
too
happy.
wide.
He knows he's gone wide.
So that's 1 to NIBA. And the score
Every
5-3.
shot is hard fought. Nothing is being given away here.
Natal Inland going for a longer length here. Almost on the 2 meters. Oh, what a ball. Good start by Kwa.
Oh, we've got a bit of a treat for you here. Brad Robinson, we've just managed to hook him. And he's going to come have a chat to Jacques Swanepoel.
Hi, Brad.
Hello, Jock. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Good to have you back in the commentary box here. You're becoming a regular.
Yeah, nice to be back in, and great watching these youngsters play.
Yeah, your home district. So
Yeah, very proud of the guys to what they've done so far, and hopefully they can finish the last 7 ends off.
Yeah, and great ball there. Kwa's having a good end this side, and he's up against a very experienced lead, Madrian. So both of them are having a titanic battle.
Yes, they are. I think the whole game has been very good. I mean, there's been some amazing shots, and it's been great to hear some of the, let's call it the older generation, saying they're glad they're not playing against the youngsters, seeing what they've seen.
Yeah, I think many of the open sides don't want to play against these guys exactly after this tournament.
I 100% agree with you.
And you acting as manager for?
Yes, for one of our teams, I was like assistant manager for the 3 days, so it was great to watch and have the involvement the whole time. So I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to be quite honest. I thought it would have been hard to watch, but it was, a great 3 days.
Yeah, and it's nice when experienced bowler and a great bowler like you can chat to the players and give them some encouragement and give them some advice as well.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, the team I played or was managing was a very inexperienced team. Only been playing for about a year or so. So it was nice to be able to help a little bit.
And especially for NIBA being able to enter 4 teams because it's a local competition makes it a lot easier. But that exposure that gives to the new players that are basically coming in, I think many of them are now hooked to play more district competitions.
100%. We were actually chatting about it last night for that exact same thing. And then, they're already talking about doing fundraising to try and enter more teams for next year. So
yeah, that's great.
And that's, I think, what we want. I mean, a lot of them wouldn't have had the chance to have played this year. But now that they've been here, they want to play every day.
Yeah, and I think many of them, you won't want to play against them in the district competitions coming up after this because they'll be motivated like nothing else. I always find the competitions after the under-30s or even the junior tournaments, you see the youngsters featuring a bit more.
Yes, 100%. Speak this way.
Yeah, and you have some international duty coming up later on?
Oh, don't know. We've got some camps. I think in October we got another camp, and then from there you have to just be fighting it out for positions, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and the side's doing well in Botswana.
Yeah, great start. Can't remember who they played today, but yesterday it was Namibia and Kenya. And hopefully they can keep it going today and tomorrow.
A great ball there by Philip Skoon, getting a touch and also getting the shot. Tristan here on a good line.
Very close, yeah. What a great shot there. I mean, now only the one down. It's been a great game, 5-3 after 7 ends. It just shows the quality of the game that they've been playing. Not a mile away here.
Yeah. He's promoting his own ball up there.
Oh, another great shot.
Whoa. I think I'm going to have a hard time drawing up a highlights package of this game.
Yeah, agreed.
And wonderful for your home district to be able to host a tournament like this as well. It's not every day this smaller
Yes.
outside districts get an opportunity.
100% agree. I think it will also open up the eyes of many of the older the people in the district to see the quality that is available and what happens when the young guys go away. And the camaraderie amongst the teams has all been fantastic. I mean, giving each opposition's half five and all of that for good shots. I think it's been fantastic.
And of course the skills they learn by hosting a tournament like this, the tournament committees as well, that normally goes through into your district competitions. But normally the district competitions here are quite well organized. So
Yeah, they are.
I know you're normally at a high standard anyway.
Yes, got a good team that does all of that, and they never get the thanks really that they deserve. Thankless job. Only hear from people if there's an issue really. So yeah, we really do appreciate all their time that they give up.
And which club do you play out of?
I play for Linwood Bowls Club.
Okay.
It's a couple of k's away from here. I think they were part of when they hosted the B Inter District a few years ago. It was one of the clubs.
I know Jerry also plays now out of that club, and he says the greens are excellent that side.
Yeah, I mean we've got a beautiful setup. But in the forest, it almost feels like you're in the forest. Yeah, I've been a member there for 30 odd years now, so only club I've been a member of. So yeah, great club.
Let's see what Caleb can do here. He's on the back. Or forehand, I mean. And he's not far off. He's going to promote Kwa in there for second
what another
shot.
great shot. Free State still holding two shots somehow. I'll be very surprised if he lands up playing this ball, to be honest.
Would you have played it?
Oh, there we go. He's going to try.
Oh, he can't lose the shot, probably.
Yeah, true.
All he can lose is one shot.
Yeah.
And he can probably... the question is, how much can he gain?
Oh, what a great effort.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Have you played against any of the Southern Free State players in the past?
Yeah, one or two of them. Brendan, we played against each other a few times in the provincials. So, yeah.
He's not an easy player to get past.
Not at all. Not at all. Even the other game there, the Western Province Gauteng North. Western Province was 6-1 down, I think, and they've come back to, well, they're now 8-6 ahead. So, amazing how a game can change the momentum.
And that's the battle of the B-sides. The B-sides upsetting some of the A-sides and getting through to the semi-finals, but at least a bronze medal going through to their district.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, I think in some of those sections, I think the top three positions were half a point apart, you know, so all the games went down to the last round, really, which was fantastic in the sectional play.
The NIBA one with the bye as well, they were sitting and supporting the opposition sides.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
So Southern Free State opting to move the mat up slightly. Oh. Good line there by Kwa. Koliani. Which club does he play out of?
Plays out of a club called Alexandra Park.
Okay.
Also a small little club. But yeah, he's been there for a long time, and then his dad was a member there as well, Dennis.
And I saw his sister was also supposed to be included in one of the sides, but
Yes,
unfortunately was unable to make it.
Yes, she was meant to have been in my team and then found out on Friday. So we had to last minute or Thursday night, a little rejig of the teams. Looks close, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, just running into that bit of traffic. Now, the Southern Free State side has been playing together for, I think, probably 3 years as a unit.
Oh, what? Okay.
And you can definitely see the Southern Free State, they've opted for consistently sending the same team to each tournament.
And I think it shows that bit of having played together makes a big difference. You know your players backwards.
Yeah, now with the tournament moving to the under 35 age group, it gives a lifeline to some of the guys who are turning 30 this year, and also a few older
others,
guys.
Yeah, I wish I was still that young to be able to play. It used to be back in my day, it was under 25, and I got just over 30, and they changed it to under 30. So
You're like
they're
me.
just teasing with me. Yeah.
You're like me. You're missing out on all the age groups.
Yeah.
They'll probably move the vets younger when I get to that age.
Yeah. Let's see what Dennis can do here. A couple down.
And of course, 3 of these players from the NIBA side were in 2019. They won the silver medal at the under 20s.
Yes. So they've also played a couple of years together, if I'm not mistaken. I think last year they just missed out on getting through to the semis, I think by a point or so.
Yeah.
So again, just that consistency of selection and playing together makes a big difference.
And hard work being done by the development youth coaches in NIBA to get these guys through, because and I see that all the districts, it's so nice when I come to the under 30s and I see the guys that started the under 15s going through. I remember the first tournament I was at Bloemfontein, he won the prize for the tallest under 15 player.
Sure, yeah, I can believe that.
It's nice to see faces, and you can see when they get together as well. They've come together at tournaments for many years at the juniors and now at the under 30s.
Yes, 100%. And
almost like first greeting your friends and then getting into the battle.
Agreed. So yeah, Freestyle holding 2 or 3, I think. So
it looks like at least 2, possible third one there at the back. And Philip. I understand Tristan is also a new dad.
Yeah, he is. Maybe about a year ago, or just under, I think. Yeah, so.
And he's always been one of those players that you have to watch out for. I remember seeing him at the under 20s as well. He could never think that you have the shot until he's bowled his last ball.
100% agree. Very good player. Yeah, big 2 balls here from Caleb. See what he can do.
Yes. Maybe put that one in the way, bit of nuisance value.
Yes, I see Caleb's changed the big swinger here. Let's see if what he can do.
Yeah, Caleb's been good on this swinging hand.
What a great effort.
Yeah.
Given himself a good starter for his next one. He beats that, he'll be second shot. It's amazing though, this rink hasn't changed in 20 years. That this ditch hand has been a huge swinger every time. I mean, it's the same as B1 the other direction, the ditch hand. I know it often like that on the end rink, but these are 2 are extreme.
The nice thing is it does reward you if you take the grass.
100% agree. You know, you can throw it out there and it's going to bend back.
And a lot of work being put into having a green for a tournament like this, and I see these greens are looking superbly, and you can draw to the ditch, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that the last head they drew right on the ditch, and I think yesterday in the game as well, Mikas drew 2 right on the ditch. You know, can he get past that white ball?
Oh,
Weight looked pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, Caleb's been having a great few days from the comments I've heard from everybody around. He's off to America soon.
Yeah.
So it'll be a big miss for the district. it's a pity because he's a great player and
Yeah.
doesn't play as much as he
He-
should. Would we
he-
want him to? But
he-
he's just a natural.
His dad says if they win a medal here, it might change his mind a little bit. But I think the tickets
Well,
are already booked.
Oh well, we can always make a plan for those to get torn up or something.
That's the thing. Soon after this, most districts start preparing for the inter-districts, open in the Bs.
Yeah. So 7-5 now to Free State. 6 to go. Fire's looking good, yeah.
Release now.
Oh,
Thank you.
lots of local
Yeah.
support, yeah?
Yeah, you-
And a few of the coastal districts supporting NIBA.
There we go. Great to see and hear.
I was joking with Jerry. Normally you see the coastal districts supporting each other and the inland districts supporting each other.
Yeah,
in the
good ball, yeah.
finals.
Leicester had been reading out the stats the other morning about the viewership and everything. It was great numbers. I
Yeah.
think, you know,
Yeah,
and hopefully it continued yesterday and today.
yeah, normally we only get the real figures for from YouTube. We have to wait about 4 days to get the real view of what is
Okay.
happening. But we had about 70,000 impressions, so that's 70,000 people who had our live streams come up onto their
Sure, that's
possible viewing. So even if we convert just 10% of that into viewership, it would be good, especially when we go to sponsors and stuff
agreed.
like that.
Agreed. I mean, it's very powerful to have those stats to be able to share with people.
And me and Jerry were saying then other
Yes,
nice
Dennis.
things because these
Yes,
games
Dennis.
are great
What a
ball
great
there by
shot there by
Dennis.
Dennis.
Is these games stay on the social media for the rest of the as long as social media
Yeah.
is there, where many of our legends in our previous generations, we weren't able to see them. I remember my first time at the BSA Masters doing the vets, and I knew none of them, and they were all these legends, and they won multiple titles, and you never seen them in action.
Yes, yeah, we're very
So
lucky
it's quite sad that we weren't able to
to have that
have
viewing of those
this
games.
technology.
Dennis not looking too bad here again. Maybe a touch heavy,
Soft. Soft.
but finishing well.
Yeah, that's a good position
Yep.
there. A bit of perfect delivery insurance there at the back.
There we go.
He'll go first, so whoever wins this tournament will rate 2 up.
Philip looks interested.
Sure, what a great effort.
Yeah. Slight correction there, and he'll be on target.
Yeah, Tristan's got a chance here to touch a jack or foot or so, make a few. Just looks a touch heavy, but also not the worst ball.
And both Philip and Tristan are quite calm people on the mat. They don't express too much. You have to have a good look to see if they've had a bad bowl or a good bowl.
100% agree. I think that's great qualities to have. I
Yeah.
think don't give away too much if it's going really well or really badly, to try and stay as level as possible. Caleb having a look to see if it's 1 or 2.
Yeah. Philip also having a good look now. He's not giving us any indication.
Yeah, 2 down in the set, last end of the set. Although it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. I think it's really whoever wins the game is going to guarantee
Oh,
to get 3 points.
we were talking about that. If they peel one set and the one guy wins 2 sets and the other one wins the game, then it could be
fair
interesting.
enough.
But the likelihood of that of happening, I think, is it's not impossible, but fairly close.
Very close, yeah.
Yeah. And he's done.
Oh, what a great shot. Oh, but unlucky.
Yeah.
I think. NIBA still holding. Great hearing the excitement amongst all the spectators and the way they're getting involved.
Yeah, nice to see some of the locals coming out on Heritage Day.
Yes.
A lovely day to spend your Heritage Day.
Yeah, agreed. We were due a good day after how the week started.
Yeah, I was one of the unlucky few who spent the night on the road on Friday.
So it seemed like Caleb turned our ball on the NIBA ball out there.
Oh,
And,
what a
they are
ball
making
he's
another
taken
one.
that.
I think it's 2 down now. Dennis is interested.
Oh, great ball by
What
Caleb.
a great shot from Caleb. Been playing those all week. So that's 1 to Southern Free State. So Free State won the set by 1.
Yeah, and they get the opportunity to, as the set winners, to determine the length of the final set. Moving the mat up, playing to a shorter length. What did you say? How many meters?
Sure, I'll be saying about 26 or so.
Yeah, I
28
would.
maybe.
Yeah, I would say maybe 25 to 28.
Okay, I'll go with that. Well, BG next door, 9-8 up now.
Yeah,
Also a tight game. 2 good semi-finals.
and they also peeled their first set.
Okay. Yeah, so
This will determine who wins this set.
great opening here from Kwa, finishing well. See if Kwa can beat his first ball.
He's saying it is going to be short. I knew as soon as he left his hand. You normally do.
Yeah.
Oh, great ball by Trevor.
Yep.
Now, Dennis, and that same junior tournament where Kwa won the longest one, he won the personality of the tournament.
Okay. I didn't know that. So.
It was quite a hit among the Sables ladies.
Hey. Another good ball.
Oh, 2 great balls by Trevor. Getting a high five from Madrian.
Dennis changing to the swinging hand, yeah.
And here we have probably the most vocal team at the tournament, Ikuruleni arriving.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be hearing them soon. Close here, Dennis.
Oh, great. Oh, great attempt. Northern Cape and Northern Free State arriving. Nice that the teams are sticking around.
Definitely, it makes a huge difference to the players.
I always say you've booked to be in the finals anyway.
Exactly. So I think it's just the respect for the rest of the guys that have made it through. Should always stay around.
And it adds a lot of atmosphere.
Yeah, most definitely. It's got a decent line.
I think his weight might just needs to adjust his weight slightly and he'll be
Yeah.
on target.
Drop a couple of feet and he's right on the jack.
Philip just playing a bit tentative, but it could be in the count. That looks to be on a good
Very
line.
close. I
Yeah.
hope he doesn't get the hole.
Oh.
BGN holding one in the game next door there, 9-8, holding one, so potential another peel on the cards there.
And then that final set will be
Yeah,
almost like a
all to play for.
all to play for.
5-end shootout.
Have you watched the New Zealand 5 bowl?
Not too much of it. I've seen the odd clip here and
yeah,
there
okay.
on Facebook.
I also still need to watch a full game. But it sounds like an interesting concept.
Interesting way and interesting attempts to try and speed up the game and to get into, I think, what is being requested by potential viewers or sponsors or everything like that.
Yeah.
Shorter, quicker formats.
Maybe to get it into the Olympics at some stage.
There we go.
And through a backdoor like that. Oh,
Another great effort by
yeah, Caleb.
NIBA. It's a third ball that's gone through that hole, one each.
Brendan Phillips looks interested. And he's drawn another one close.
Another shot. Big ball from Caleb, yeah.
Caleb said, Caleb was going to bowl and then he was thinking, so he's resetting himself. He's a bit worried about the weight there. Oh, and this.
So 3 shots there to Free State, so that puts them up to 10-6 with 4 ends to go.
Yeah, and they pick up. That multiple could be a counting, decisive.
Do they play for 3rd and 4th as well, or is it
No,
just the
it's
final?
no, the final. Whoever, so you're guaranteed of at
Well,
least a
yeah.
bronze medal. And the final will be on B2. Good start again by Madrian. The Seder note. Oh, just running through. We have a poll up on Facebook who you think is going to make it into the finals. Remember to go and vote. It's also on this YouTube broadcast. You also have the opportunity to vote in the poll. So let's see how it's going. When we started the game, it was in favor of BGN winning the title. Let's see if that has changed over the course of the tournament, of the match.
Use it.
Just too heavy there from Kwa, but rather past the jack.
Yeah, it looks like BGN is still in the lead in that poll, and Western Province is close second. So some of the fans will be disappointed because they're playing against each other.
Yeah.
Oh, another great ball there.
See what Dennis can do here. Needs a good one. The speed looks half decent.
Yeah.
What a good shot from
Yeah.
Dennis.
Just asking Dennis to get onto that ball of Madrihan there at the back. Mining just a meter.
Needs to find something, I think, yeah.
Yeah. And he goes through the gap.
Aye.
One advantage is NIBA does have the free best back bowls there. So that could be something that Free State need to consider, especially the way Caleb has been able to move the jack backwards in the course of this tournament. Because the last thing Southern Free State would want to do is to drop another multiple after picking up the
Correct.
multiple, and that tends to happen quite a lot.
It does. It does. First have a nice chance here. They touch the jack 2 feet
Then they
and make a 4 or
Four or
5.
five.
So
yeah.
looks a little heavy. Maybe he needs to find one of those balls. And what a great shot by Tristan there. Philip is close here, I think, as well.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, how unlucky.
unfortunately. Yeah.
So it looks like it's still 2 to NIBA. Speed looks good here as well from Tristan.
Oh, great ball by
Great ball
Tristan.
by Tristan. Oh, so nice to hear the cheering and everything from the fans and the viewers. Remember when I first started playing balls, you know, the people had to be so quiet, and any talking that went on, people used to get looked down upon. But it's so great to see the interaction between the players and the spectators.
I think that is developed as the youth tournaments have developed over the years, because there's no way of keeping these youngsters quiet in a match.
Agreed, and it's great. I mean, I think that's what it's all about.
I always say, when you decide about something like that, is it for the better of the game or is it damaging the game? And it's definitely not damaging the
Definitely
game.
isn't damaging the game. 100% agree. So, big boulder coming up here,
Yeah.
and it can be a
Philip saying he wants that ball, but he doesn't know how. They can't go too attacking because it's all their balls that can go at the back.
looks very interested here.
Yeah, he's got it. Oh,
Hey, what a great shot. 2 great shots
Yeah.
from Brendan. Very unlucky.
I think they're holding 2. So opportunity to pull back that free if he can draw
Yep.
another one close. And we'll even Stevens again,
Yeah.
almost.
Here's Caleb.
Oh,
Okay. 1 and 1 out, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
I
think the
think you
third
could
one will
still-
be in. It'll be interesting to see.
I think it could still be free.
One more.
Asking for a measure.
Yeah, definitely. 100%. Actually like ours.
But you biased.
I think it's ours. But they, there we go.
Yeah, third one in.
Good call from Tristan to go to the measure there. It was
Yeah.
others didn't look too happy going for a measure, but just shows if you're not sure.
So now it's only 1 point in
one
it.
in it.
With 3 ends to go.
Yeah, exciting. So NIBA taking the bat back just in front of the 2 meter mark. A slightly longer end here from what Freestad had been playing. So
Yeah, it seems to
tactics
be.
coming through.
Yeah, it seems to be a NIBA tactic to play the longer ones. Seen in all the games we've featured NIBA A, and it seems to be their favoured length. Oh, well. Looking after this one. I spoke to Elna and Roy Fraser before this match, knowing that they helped at least 3 of these players come through the junior levels, and especially the work they've done with Kwa, how proud they are.
Yeah, they've dedicated a lot of time and effort to the juniors over the last, I don't know how many years it will be now, probably close to 10 years.
And then that's a nice thing of being especially a coach at the junior levels, is as the people progress, you almost win the medal with them.
Correct. Yeah, I've been part of the journey, really.
And this one's going to be
Yeah.
short.
A little bit of opportunity here for
Yeah.
NIBA.
This is where the nerves will start kicking in. Those back muscles start tensing.
Yeah, I've got to just stick with your routine and
You've been playing at probably the highest level for a few years now. How important is that pre-delivery routine for your mental?
yeah, I think you just got to try and, even in those tight situations, just keep to basics and do what you've been, through that routine and rhythm, and just calms you down a little bit, I think, at times, because you've got to trust that you've been doing that every day, every bowl, and just, I think, breathe deeply. And
I rely on your muscle memory.
yeah, I think that's where the training beforehand comes into play. So you mustn't have to think about the delivery, really. That should be a given. It's then just...
Yeah, you're focusing on what needs to be done. And I always say to players I coach as well is...
Great shot there by Dennis.
You can only control what happens behind the mat and on the mat. As soon as the ball gets out of your hand, there's nothing you can do anymore.
Agreed. So NIBA holding 1 here.
Trevor, good
great
line,
effort.
yeah. Great effort there.
See if Tristan can do another 2 good bowls like he did the last head.
Yeah. I really laid the foundations for that 3 they picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gauteng North B-side is taking a 3-point lead.
Looking at it, gets a check.
Oh,
Eish.
unfortunately.
Pity. 2 down now.
Yeah. And I can see some of the NIBA fans getting up and walking away. The nerves getting too much. Probably getting something to drink.
Yeah, I think. But on the positive side, Qua's 2 back bowls here give them the
Yeah.
opportunity to make a multiple
Tristan just needs to back himself. He can play the shots. And he's not far off here.
Look interested.
Caleb is very interested. Hey, promotes Dennis's bowl up. Yeah.
Well, that's a hell of a shot. Maybe I might just leave it at that.
Yeah, if you have a friend, use them.
Yes. Little snooker shot.
You have to be in the area to get them.
Agreed.
Nice one, Tristan.
Philip covering the back.
There's another release. You see, I didn't do this by myself.
Oh, it's a close. I think he's just in favor of Dennis. I might need to call the umpire. You won't be able to get your box measure in there.
No, definitely not. Let's see. I'll be surprised if something doesn't change the way the
Yeah.
two skips have been playing.
No. I think Caleb is expecting a.
NIBA have got quite good position behind the jack as
Yeah.
well, so Brendan's got to be a little careful.
Yeah.
Pops the jack, maybe 2 or 3 down. So
Yeah. Now Caleb did indicate before he went to the mat they think he's holding shot.
Yeah.
So, and I think if he wasn't holding shot, he would be playing more attacking.
agreed. Not a mile away.
Oh, yeah, this one's going to be close. This one's going to be very close. This is going to be. Oh, what a ball!
What a great
Almost
shot.
getting there. Whoa!
Oh, she's no change from the seat here. It looked like he'd drawn it right on top of the jack.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can-
Clearly not. No.
yeah. Just being held up by Dennis's ball.
So Tristan calling a draw on the big swinging hand again, similar to what Brendan just played.
I think he's taken off weight. Oh, over the other side, Western Province is having a good head there, pulling the jack backwards. Armand.
Interested
Oh.
again, yeah.
Has added a bit more weight. Oh, what a ball! Wow!
Oh, what a great shot there from Brendan to make 2.
Whoa!
Great ball.
Yeah, he made it 2. Looks like. I think if Southern Free State does make the finals, we might have a few guys from Bloemfontein driving
Yeah.
very fast over the pass. Okay, I don't score 12, so it looks like I only picked up the 1.
So NIBA 3 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, still anyone's match.
Looking good here from Kwa.
Mm. Yeah. Now the home crowd getting behind the side, trying to
Yep.
edge them on. And both NIBA and Southern Free State took the hard route to get to the semi-finals.
Two good
Having to
balls
do-
there from Kwa.
Having to do a bit of mathematics along the way, so they know how to handle the pressure.
Yeah, agreed.
Trevor looks on a good line. Does he have the weight?
A little opportunity here for NIBA.
Hmm. Dennis
The
looks
teammates look interested here.
Yeah.
What a great ball.
Great ball by Dennis.
Great shot from Dennis there.
Brendan saying to Trevi, he must be up. Golden rule, when you're down, be up.
What a great ball. The second shot.
Yeah, that's a great ball. A bit more weight on that one. Yeah, Brendan not showing that he's a bit nervous, but he's wiping off his brow. Hiding his expression behind those glasses. Poker glasses. You won't play good poker with that one. Everyone will see your hand.
There we go. True. Yeah.
Just running. Yeah, weight was good. Just need to adjust his line.
Tristan playing the swinging hand here. Try and get past Kwa and get another shot. So I don't think he's quite pushed it.
Yeah, I think he's played that a bit tentatively, but it could maybe get in the way. I think it's going to change, yeah? I know. Philip playing on the swinging hand. Has he taken enough draws? Yeah.
No one's really played this forehand towards the board that much.
Yeah.
And they've been, I think, with that big swing. So
Tristan looks on a better
looks
line,
like a
yeah.
better line, yeah. Teammates look interested.
Oh. Play. Brendan has had a good look at what the line Tristan took, because that's the line he needs to take if he wants to get around Kwa's ball.
Yep. Looks like it's on a decent line.
Is it the weight? He's going to cut in between. Yeah, just needed the weight. The line was perfect.
See what Caleb can pull out the bag here.
Yeah, looks to be on a good line.
Yeah, he's put it down on the line here.
In you come. In you come. Softly. Yes, Caleb!
Oh, what a
great
ball.
shot from Caleb. Been turning those out all weekend.
Yeah.
You must see that here. If you push it further back, it wasn't going to them. It could only be the one.
have a bee visiting you.
Yeah.
Let's see what Brendan on his last bowl.
Teammates look interested. See what happens just under the line on that.
He says it's still the way. I think it's just more the line, like you say.
Somebody got to get that one ball on top.
Ish.
It's a bit risky because if he
Yeah.
gets any touch on those two bowls,
If NIBA are holding 2, I think it's a good
Yeah.
call by Caleb.
yeah, take the 2. Yeah.
I think good call there from NIBA.
There was just too much risk in playing a shot
Yeah.
there. Any touch on any of those shot bowls, it
Losers
could
that would
have.
have lost the game. I think it would have popped back to the others.
Yeah, and there were about 3 bowls waiting there.
Jacques, you called appeal earlier on.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a good
And-
chance for that at the moment. I think if the game's peeled, if NIBA score here, I think NIBA win the last set. And then it'll be 2.5 each.
2.5 each.
So can hear a lot of nerves from the spectators. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and
This is
our production team is also working on a few permutations here at the back.
This is often, I think, when it's more nerve-wracking for the spectators and the fans rather than the players, because you've got no ability to impact the game yet. At least
Yeah.
as a player, you got the chance to. It's in your hands.
And I think most of these players are even though there's pressure on them, they're taking it a bit more relaxed. What will be, will be.
Yeah, agreed. A good start there from Kwa.
You already have the medal in the bag. It's only
Yeah.
the color that you're determining now. Yeah, and next door it's 12 all after 12 ends.
Yeah, I mean, 2 cracking semi-finals.
Oh, we could have picked anyone for the stream,
Agreed.
and the viewers wouldn't be disappointed. Just shows that these are the 4 best teams for over the course of the tournament. And you can see everybody sitting on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
This is where, if you're a front rank player, you want your skip to remember you for your last bowl,
Yeah.
getting the winning shot. And Madrian drawing the shot.
Great shot there. See what Dennis can do here. He's been playing well.
Has had a really good game so far. All round, all the players have
Looks
had
half interested.
Yeah. Oh,
Just going through the gap there, but finishing well.
yeah, it's in a good position.
Rest of the team can play with confidence. Touch a jack, win the game.
I think this one will just lack a bit of weight. Maybe.
Another opportunity for Dennis.
Yeah. This is where those nerves will come in.
Yeah,
No.
came out the hand well.
Yeah, Dennis
He
looks relaxed.
interested.
Dennis looks relaxed. He looks interested. He looks interested. Unfortunately, just running into a bit of traffic.
What a great try.
Yeah.
Slipped that ball. I think it'd been
It
right
was
on
on.
the jack.
The way he walked with confidence, you knew he had the weight right. Trevor looks to have a better weight on this one. Will it slip on the inside? Yeah, it's going on there. His skip won't be unhappy with that
Yep.
position. At least he's not in front.
Correct.
This stage of the game, those back bowls will be worth gold later on. And Kwa has a 2 meter covered, so a respot.
Yeah, also does help. I mean, touches the jack, wins the game, draws the shot. Nice few opportunities here for Tristan. Got it away well.
Yeah, he looks interested. He looks very interested. He's edging it on.
Get a rub of it. Rub it! Rub it!
Oh, throw the gap again. Woo. You can hear.
Crowd are getting excited.
Yeah, you could hear a sigh as that one went through from all over the crowd on our left. Oh. Philip just trying to cover the back.
Look interested again, yeah.
Hold, Tristan. Hold!
Hey, through the hole again.
3 balls through the exact same hole. That will make you start playing golf.
See what Caleb can do. Like the nice relaxed character. Opportunity to make a name for himself, yeah.
Yesterday we had in one game the Port Natal lead saying they said play bowls, it's relaxing. And he went down to the wire and he said, no, it's not relaxing.
Yeah. About to start running after it, I think. I think he's half.
Yes, Caleb. Yes, Caleb! Yes, Caleb!
Caleb, what a great
Oh,
shot.
wonderful ball.
What a shot. Because they've been pulling those off all weekend.
Brendan Bakkes going up to the head.
And good,
Just relaxing. Eh?
great back balls as
Yeah.
well from NIBA now.
So they need 2 to peel.
Yeah, so holding one shot.
1 to peel, 2 to win.
Caleb right in front of the jacks as well, so. But also there's opportunity for NIBA if they. Brendan's got to be careful, doesn't turn the ball onto the jack and goes back to NIBA's back bowls.
He's turning the
Yeah.
mat over, so I think we're going to have a.
So Caleb's
An
about 6
attacking
inches
shot.
off the jack, I think. So good position from NIBA at the back. So big shot coming up again.
He's
I think
setting up for something. Yeah, he's
here
going to go
comes
for the
a-
drive.
there comes a bullet.
Yeah, he's aiming and releases. Oh,
Okay, so
if he has the second shot, he can risk
Ah.
doing that again.
yeah,
Caleb will need to draw another one to stop that from
agreed.
happening, because I think
Yeah, so Brendan's got to be very careful if he gets Caleb dead square. I think NIBA scored 2 at the back, so I think he's trying to clip the ball out.
unless he
It's-
gets Caleb's and Kwa's ball in one go.
Yeah,
But the pressure will be on Caleb to draw this one.
he's interested again.
Come, Caleb! Find it! Stay there!
Oh,
What 2 great balls.
now that's a bit of a target as well.
Yeah, but
He
Hey.
needs to go for it,
yeah,
because he's losing the match. If he misses, he loses. If he gets it, he might. But, he's
oh, what a great game. I think, yeah, I'll be sad for Free State. I mean, what a cracking game the whole way through, and 2 great balls from Caleb. Like I said, been pulling those out all weekend. A lot of relief on the by the spectators, yeah. I think a few people shaking more than Caleb.
problem for them. They still have 1 game to go.
Yeah. Nice problem to have. 13. Yeah, another cracking game.
The two skips.
We're going to be playing interviews again. I'm still streaming, eh? Jacques! Don't have volume. Don't have volume.
No volume.
Klank is af.
They need me.
Don't have volume. Why did you take this one here? Don't have volume on their mic.
Maybe the battery. Have a battery.
No, get them to sit here even.
Yeah. Good, I can bring that camera here. Okay.
They hope skip a little.
Ezra.
Yeah, I think you can sit. Okay. Yeah, just taking sound. Okay, we're joined by the. You have us on camera. Okay, now we're joined by the two skips here. We asked them to sit down after that tens match. I think they need some sugar water as well or something stronger. Yeah,
Two.
that one went right down to the wire.
1, 2.
Brendan, what happened? Explain to us that last few moments, how it felt from your perspective.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to
Yeah,
remind
look,
you,
that was
any
a-
of
that was a
you
shaky one
who
to have
still
to
would
give
like
up
to
to
order lunch,
Yeah, look, he played 2 pillars there.
please
He
order your
was right
lunches
on
now.
point.
Lunch orders are
Having
closing
results,
soon.
Either go for it and get a full result, or maybe hope for a burn, or yeah, that was.
Managers, the photos are ready. Lunch orders and photos.
From your perspective, seeing those 2 burn shots coming down, you were probably worried what was going to happen there. Caleb?
Yeah, very worried. I know how accurate Brendan is, and you know, if he gets the right result there, both my balls go and they stay for the shot and win the game. So very nervous, but at that point I'd done my job. So if he did find it, then great shot to him. Thankfully for us, he didn't. But yeah, 2 great efforts and yeah, good ending.
Yeah, got the locals a bit worried there at the end. We could see them all sitting on the edge of their seats, and now you have to put them through another game of heartache. The finals coming up. Are you guys just going to go out and enjoy it, play the way you've played all along?
Yeah, we're gonna try and do what we do, work as a team, keep playing our game. It's worked so far. Hopefully tighten up a bit, try and keep the shots that we give away down to 1s and 2s. But other than that, I'm very happy with how we've played so far.
Brendan, your side, you've been together for many years, I think, at the under-50s. It's been more or less the same combination for, I think last year you played the same combination as well.
Yeah. Last year they had more or less the same combination. I was just out last year, but yeah, we've had I think we've had 4 years now together. So yeah, we're slowly getting into our own little groove there.
And with the age group moving up to under 35, there's a few more years left. How close were you to not playing next year?
Well, this would have been my last year. So yeah, it seems like every time it comes to my last year, they just bump it up another 5.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing you in Kimberley. A bit closer traveling for you guys then, we're neighbours, so I was secretly supporting you guys here. But yeah, a great game. Both teams played well. I think both leads and seconds had a really good game and really set the base for you guys. And it just shows both your sides had to get the hard route to get here. It was down to mathematics in some of the cases. How was the rest of the tournament for you guys?
Yeah, ours was an interesting one. Like, well, everyone knows the last game, it went down to the wire for everyone. Luckily, we snuck it by half a point in the section, so that was nail biting all the way to the end. But yeah, we had a good weekend. We just did our thing. It's what we always do. We come and we have fun, and yeah, if you win games, that's good. If you don't, you're still just playing balls.
From your side?
Yeah, I actually forgot your question.
About the route to get to the semi-finals.
No, we actually had a tough loss to JBA in the morning yesterday, which it really did set us back a bit. We were very worried about that, but we did what we needed to in our next game, got 4.5 points, and after that we had a bye, and all we had to do was watch and see what the results were, and luckily it turned out in our favour. I said yesterday that it was more anxious watching the balls than playing, but today it was definitely the balls was a bit more scary.
I can say I think your spectators here on the side would disagree with you on that one. Thank you for joining us, and good luck, and see you all after the finals, hopefully, and see you next year in Kimberley. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Okay.
Hello, testing.
That end. Now let's see who will make the other final position. We have BGN against Western Province. I'm just going to see if I can get a look at the score. During the interviews, BGN on 13. Oh, it's 13 all. It's 13 all. 13 all with that last ball. Western Province. Let's hear. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like Western Province has gone through. Western Province. Western Province through to the finals. So we have Western Province against Natal Inland in the finals. So join us in a few moments' time.
We're going to be back at probably in about 25 minutes' time. The game starts at 11:30. So join us. We'll start at about 20 past. We'll give you some introductory footage and something to make you remember the week. And then we'll start at 11:30.
Thanks, Sherry. Thanks to Carl for production there. And yeah, we'll be back in a moment. Bye-bye.
Indy 298.